Yeah, talk to me about West Coast handball. Like, you guys don't really have one wall over there, right? It's always been three wall.
All three walls. I grew up playing with the old heads. My dad was playing his whole life. So when he brought me up with the old heads that learned the respect. They show you how to respect the game. And you learn from the old heads. I'm talking about 65, 70 years old dudes that they're just playing for the love of the game because there's no competitiveness and they want to win, but you know, they can't compete in real tournaments. So they're there for the love of the game to teach you the rules, the understanding of the game. And when I got about 16, 17, I kind of branched out from there because I realized, hey, I'm already at that level. If I slam it hard on the old heads, these dudes can't even get it anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I need some younger guys. I need some guys that I can hit it hard at and they can get it back to me. I found a local park, Buena Park. That's where the hustlers are. That's where I'm from. That's where the sharks are. That's where like everybody plays for money. If you go there, you know you gotta, even if you're a beginner, they're taxing you. They're saying, hey, $5, $10 games, you gotta pay to play. So if you're playing like that, eventually you're gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm tired of losing my $50 a day. That's pretty much what happened to me by the time I got 19, 20. I started realizing, hey, I could beat some of these guys. And, you know, the real ones took me under their wing and they showed me how to play the game, the understanding, how to back your partner up. Because this is the difference with one wall and three wall. In three wall, it's a lot more patience. You can let the ball bounce, let the ball come off the sidewall, set up for it, move your feet. You don't have to attack the ball. Like, you got to, my partner, I'm playing with Tuna, right? In one wall. Bro has such an aggressive, he said, take everything out the air, bro. Let's rip it. Let's go. And I'm like, you got to understand, I'm a patient player. I let the ball bounce. I see where my opponent is. I move according to where they're standing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference with three wall and one wall. Is one wall, I understand. You got to be able to just come forward. If you have that shot, rifle that thing out the air. And that's like us, we could kind of, I don't need to get it out the air because I can see it's going to come on pace to hit that side wall. I can move over here, set my feet up, and then I can shoot that corner kill. It takes a lot, you know?
So talk about like your dad's era. How was he growing up in that environment? Were you introduced to three wall at an early age?
That he was in an era where they didn't play for money. That old school era about 20 years before us, they didn't play for money much. They would just play for the love of the game. So even they would play really hard, tough, intense matches, but it would be more for pride and say, I don't want to lose to this guy. So the game kind of has changed and revolutionized throughout the years for good and for bad, because also the money causes desperation. When you play for money against people that can't afford to lose, they're going to do the most. You know what I'm saying? And that's in any game. It doesn't matter what you're playing. You know, they're going to do the most to try to win, to take advantage. So people get in your shots. They do all that. Back to the, you know, my dad in that era, bro, they were playing double serve like you guys. Okay. You guys play double serve, right?
Yeah.
All the games were double serve. And now you see how they're running the big wall, right? It's different. It's I mean, the three wall, it's all rally. They get the game. Let's go.
Rally and it's one serve.
And one serve to 21. Let's finish. Usually we go to 12. 2 out of 3 to 12. Okay. So it's a different kind of game. Back in the day, it was all double serve. So it was a more pure, for me, that's a pure game. Because if it's double serve, I got to have the stamina. I got to have a lot more than just rally scoring. I make a couple miss hits. I hit a short ball. All of a sudden, you're up 6-2. And it's like, damn, you're already halfway there. You almost won the game already, you know? So double serve is like, it's 6-2. Oh, bro, we barely just got started. You know, your knees are barely warming up at that point.
Well, who were the greats in your dad's era?
This older guy, his name is Goyo, short guy. Most amazing player I've ever seen. He's just like playing with the brain, bro. There's a lot of guys that are even here now that are legends of the game that have been playing forever. But that little dude, bro, amazing. You watch him play and it's just like, he has the touch. He knows where you are before you even know where you are. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows where you're going to run before he's even hitting the shot, because he's like, just the IQ is crazy, bro. Back home, I've always learned from him. I've always asked him questions. And his son used to be a great, amazing player. Now he plays with the hardball, the hardball that they use in Mexico. Okay. But his son is actually a pro player. His name is Josh Tellez. He used to be one of the top three-wall, big-ball players.
He was so good because he was great at anticipating shots. Even though he's a short dude, it's hard for him to reach for the ball and whatnot. He got through it by anticipating where everybody else is going.
And mixing up the lob shots. And bro would cook. Like, you would hit a shot and he would think you were going right there and he would just boom. And then all of a sudden you're just like, you break. You know, if you don't got good breaks, you're cooked. Find it, stand in the challenge.
The courts are bigger than the one wall that we're
But even like in these style of courts, he'll do it. It's just because he catch you going against your momentum. You know what I'm saying? It's just the brain. He's thinking. He already knows you're running in, so just pop it. And that's what I try to do a lot too. And like, especially in doubles, you got to implement a lot of, you got to pull them out. Especially in one wall, I see certain players have really like Taiwan.
Yeah, with the lob to
you know,
reset it,
Timbo,
right?
like they get like in the top like half foot of the court. And once it gets up there, you're kind of like already, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It pulls you out. And those shots are the same way it works in 3-wall.
And when they hit it very crispy, so it's hard to even like, oh shit, how do you even like? Now you gotta backtrack.
And if you backtrack and boom, you barely manage to get it back. That's when you come. That's when I'm coming up and I'm looking for that because it's coming floater. You know, a little floater. I'm looking to take that out the air.
Timbo's really good with the drives, going up with the drive. Taiwan's really good with the lobs.
Yeah, it's like low to high, like where you don't anticipate it. You know, you don't see it coming. I don't know if you're aware of this. Me and Taiwan won a tournament in Las Vegas a couple of years ago, 3-wall doubles.
What about Timbo?
He's playing great. And Timbo is one. Timbo is so, like, he's masterful, bro. He's smooth. He's comfy. He's in his bag. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what. If he gets a handball, it doesn't matter if we play up against this thing, bro. Timbo is, you know what I'm saying? Timbo is in his bag. Like, he's such a seasoned veteran to the point where it's like, I've been here, done that, and like nothing phases me anymore. You know what I'm saying?
You play 1-wall too, obviously, right? You play 1-wall, 3-wall. You play 4-wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know all the aspects of the game. Like, what are some key factors in 3-wall that plays really well that you take advantage in your game?
Okay. Every time they serve the ball in doubles in 3-wall, my partner throws it to the high right pocket, and it just goes side wall, front wall, boom, it bounces, and it goes out the wall. Every time. That's
3-wall and then goes out.
Side wall, and then it hits the front wall, it bounces, and it goes out the door. That's his go-to return every time. So, like in 1-wall, you'll never think about going for that because that's a way out.
Right.
But in 3-wall, it's natural for us. So to hit that pocket, especially in these courts, since the walls are very short, once you hit that side wall, front wall, the ball's gonna come out. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. You call that a pocket on the corners.
That's kind of how I think about it, you know? This is what I told one of the guys in the elevator this morning, a 1-wall player, that I played him yesterday in 3-wall. And I was doing a wraparound serve, of course, because it's like, bro, I'm playing 1-wall players. Why am I going to do a 1-wall serve?
Yeah.
This is my advantage. I'm going to do it every single time. I'm going to use the walls, right? So I'm doing a wraparound serve, and bro is going backwards. He's moving back. So the moment he moves back, on that wraparound serve, I know I got that right corner is money because I'm standing on the right.
Yeah, funny thing is, he probably was already trying to go forward, and he was like, "Oh shit, now I gotta."
Yeah, because once he sees coming right here, he's like, "Whoa!" It's like I gotta wait for the ball. You know what I'm saying? I gotta kind of like. So for us, if you do a wraparound serve, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna attack that serve because I can't let you get me out that wall, and I can't back up. The moment I back up, I'm giving up my territory.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So you should attack that.
So you have to play forward, even if you hit it. Let's say I mishit it and I loop it in there, but at least I'm running in and my presence is there. Your opponent, at least they feel you there, so they're not gonna shoot the comfy shot. The moment you back, let's say I back up and I hit a decent shot, nobody's home. So all they gotta do is shoot it right there. That's my strategy. If I do that serve and I see you backing up, my next shot's gonna be in the right corner.
So you took a lot of inspiration from Goyo's game, it sounds like, because you're thinking IQ. You're thinking like, where can I place it when they're not there?
A lot, bro. A lot of from him. There's so many different players. I watched all the top players growing up, and even now, bro. I watch some of these guys, and like I see it, and I see them do a specific shot, and I say, you know what? I could do that same shot. Like, let me figure that out. How does it work for my body? And let me use my mechanics to do that same shot. And I'm like, okay, like. You know, so I'm always soaking information. I'm always like learning on the fly. I'm watching everybody play. And even you guys, I see certain shots you guys do from New York, like those left-handed shots that it's like, we don't have those.
So left-handed shots, what do you mean
like,
by
let's
that?
say like, boom, right there to the straight, like natural. Like we go more stiff arm, like I'll go like that, but you'll come like here, just boom.
It's more finesse with our opposites.
Yes, bro, like smooth with it. And I'm not saying like one or two, like the majority of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like the majority of you guys have a nice natural swing. You just can't read the walls as well to use it like you want. But I've seen some of these dudes, man, they have nice corner kills.
Yeah, like what major tournament that you won and you were like, you know what, I'm finally in the scene?
Okay, so that was when I won with Joe Gooch here in Las Vegas in 2020. Because I'm playing with a 1-wall player, some guy from New York that I know, he's a friend, but it's like, yo, I'm playing against guys that are 3-wall, so I gotta be a field general, I gotta be a court general. I gotta give this guy the game plan, I gotta work on my game plan, I gotta put him in the position so we can win. So when I was able to understand that, and he understands the game really well, but you understand like I'm the man, I gotta be the man.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's not gonna.
It's your game, of course.
Exactly,
you're the man.
bro,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I once I realized like, yo, we were in. I put him in the position so we can win. We executed. We won. We did amazing. I'm like, that's when I got the spark of confidence. Like, yo, I could do this. I'm that guy. Like, I can actually navigate this. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was the beginning of it, because I took a lot of losses before that and after that. And I'm enjoying it, bro. I'm learning every single time.
So in this period of time before you won with Gooch, you still didn't have your breakout year. That was your breakout year when you won that event?
That was my breakout, like
as in like, oh
internationally,
shit.
like you know what I'm saying, or like statewide, like you know what I'm saying, where I got recognition out in New York, where people started knowing who I was. See, I've won some smaller tournaments in Cali, like 17, 18, 19. Like you win the small ones, and then you win like the small C ones, then you win the small B ones, then you win the bigger C ones, like where 32 teams are there. You know what I mean? When I was about 23, 24, 20, 22, around that area, I never really, they would do WPH, you know the WPH,
yeah.
The World Players in Handball.
Yeah.
So they had big tournaments. And at that time, I was more like, I'm a B player. I considered myself like, I seen certain guys and I'm like, I can't beat this guy.
Who was the top players around that time?
It was Juan Santos, Ibanez.
Okay.
And Samson. Samson and Juan, they were going back and forth. They were cooking. Like, they would cook everyone around that period from like 2012 to like 2018, 19, like that 7 years. They were just cooking everyone. That was like the 7 years where I was growing.
So around this time, have you played those two top players?
Around that time?
In tournaments, yeah.
I wouldn't even join the A division because I knew they were good. Like, at that point, I was like, I didn't have the same confidence. I didn't have like I knew my level. I always thought I could beat them in my mind. But I knew the reality was, if I didn't, my level wasn't there.
I mean, I don't blame you. A lot of B players, we don't join open tournaments. That's just how it is.
Well, see, we don't have an A card or anything like that. So, like...
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So, good bowling, how does that work then, if you don't have rankings?
You just move your way up. You just go like, hey, I won the C's. The guy won't let me join the C division anymore because I won 5 tournaments. So now I'm a B. You know what I'm saying? A lot of B players here that have won a bunch of tournaments in California, but they still let them keep on playing. So that means they're still technically B players. You know what I'm saying? If I try to sign up for the B doubles and 3-wall, they're going to tell me, kick rocks. If they don't allow you to join, that's pretty much if you know, in California, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no like standard. Certain people think certain people are A's, and I'm just like, kind of like New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say, oh, this guy's an A player, and then you look at him and you're like, I think this guy's better than him, but why is that guy considered A, that guy's not?
What are certain events that happened in your journey before you got to where you are right now?
You know, honestly, what happened was like around that time, I really started seeking counsel from like the OGs and the people that I really respected. And I got more like a humble kind of attitude where I was like, hey, I need to start learning more and more and more and more. I don't want to, this is not the ceiling. This is the problem, bro. I was never practicing. There's no practicing in California. We don't practice. They don't. Now I do. I practice all the time. But there's no, if you ask 95, 98% of these guys here, and you ask them, hey, bro, how often do you spend practicing? They're going to tell you, practice, like Allen Iverson. Practice? We ain't practicing out here.
Talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
You know what I'm saying? They tell you straight, we play, this is money games. You get on the court, you better be warmed up. We play money games and that's it. You know, so that like once I opened up the whole aspect of practice and like understanding the game, it was like, whoa, like I can work on so many different weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've played sports all my life. I've known I can do it.
Yeah.
It's just at the end of the day, you know, if you go to the courts and there's 3 other guys there, what are you gonna do? Play doubles or practice by yourself?
Right. Now, of course, I'm playing doubles. Like, you know, I'm trying to get some training, and even though, I mean, that is kind of a form of training. But you're talking about practice, as in like doing drills,
hit the ball, do your weakness.
Yeah.
My weakness is up here. I'm gonna hit the ball high to my left, and I'm gonna do that 1,000 times every day until it's not a weakness.
No, but nobody wants to just hit the ball like 500, 1,000 times.
They're not doing all that. And if you tell them you're gonna do that, they're like, they look at you like you're a nut. Like, bro, like, nah. Just come play with us. And that's the problem with this whole community, is that a lot of these guys
taking it too seriously, maybe, and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah. They treat you like that. And I'm like, you guys don't understand. This is passion for me.
Yeah.
I don't do this because I want your attention. I want you to sit here and watch me and criticize. No, bro. I'm doing this because I know my weaknesses and I need to get better. And I truly love the game. You know what I'm saying? So once I put in the work, then I started winning tournaments, like WPH big ones. I would go and I would win. I've been teaming up with like a lot of players like from Arizona, from Northern California. I pick like some of the best players from out there in those regions because a lot of the guys that where I'm from, they're like, they don't have the same type of like love. They're like, how do I explain it? Like they're not going to try as hard, or like they get intimidated by certain players because they see, hey, this guy's good. We play him all the time. We always lose, or I always lose to that guy, so I'm not going to play the same. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm the kind of player, hey, you beat me 20 times. The 21st time, I'm going to whoop your ass because that's just my style. Like, I'm not going on the court thinking I'm going to lose.
So let me ask you, right? It must have been a really difficult process to start taking handball seriously, where you want to travel and like compete and win events. Like, and I'm sure not only your own friends from your own park was really supportive, your family might have not been supportive either. Like how was that?
It's tough, bro. It's tough. When I was 15, my dad, I was playing in the tournament finals. I was playing my opponent. We beat him the first game, destroyed him, me and my partner. In between games, my dad goes to my opponent and says, "Hey, bro, you guys can beat these guys." Like, my dad's telling my opponent that, right? So I'm thinking, like, that just threw me off, like, like, I was like, whoa, like, so then we ended up losing that tournament. I was just like, it kind of hit me where I was like, damn, like, and then it hit me later. My dad wanted adversity. He wanted them to play the best. He wanted them to play their game. You know what I'm saying? But that threw me off in that moment. It was like a heartbreaker.
Because
like,
you witnessed it.
Yes,
okay.
bro. Right in front of me. I'm like, my dad's giving him a game plan on how to beat me. And I'm his son. And now he beat me. The guy, like, the dude beat me. I'm like heartbroken. Like, damn. So I realized, like, everything, you know, I started understanding. And those were like heartbreaking moments where that'll develop you.
Is that tough love or he was just an asshole?
It's tough love.
Okay.
He wanted the best. He wanted them to play better so we could beat them at their best.
Interesting.
You get what I'm saying? He didn't want them to go out looking like just giving up and like kind of hanging their head and we lost, or like my dad was like, make them earn it type stuff.
Yeah, he wanted to be proud of you and your win.
Yes, bro.
Okay,
exactly. And in the moment,
really tough love.
And in the moment, in the moment, like even now, bro,
I'm 15 years old and I don't know how to handle that. That's crazy.
Like that's just, it doesn't sit well with me even now. But I'm just like, hey, like I understand it, and I don't blame him. And I'm like, it did help me, and like those certain type of situations mold you into the person that you become. You know, I was like 7, 8 years old. I would hit the ball, and he'd say, hit it hard, like hit it like a man. I'm like, Dad, my hand's like a balloon. My hand hurts. And
he was a pro player himself. That's why.
He wasn't a pro player.
No?
He wasn't a pro player. He just loved handball.
Okay.
He was a gangster. My
right.
dad's a gangster. He's a bald-headed cholo type. And in California, a lot of gangsters play handball. Like, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's the culture out there. In California, is like, you play handball? Oh, you went to jail. Like, you're from the pen.
Right. That's the culture
I mean?
everywhere. Like, I had homies just came out of jail, and the first thing they would do was just come to the park and play handball. Like,
literally, bro.
Yeah, that's why they call it a prison sport, right? Unfortunately.
They do, and it's not that.
It's not that.
Whatsoever. Yeah. Like, this sport's not that. But yeah, he was a gangster, so he taught me. He wanted that tough, like, you see me, bro. I'm the type, like, I'm more like calm. I'm not a tough type. I don't come walk around like I'm the man. Like that's kind of how my dad has walked around his whole life.
And I'm sure you could be like that, but your energy is very pure.
There's no because you do that and you push people away that you need. You push your circle away of people that you need a team. Like we all, like me, bro. This is not just myself. You know like a lot of people are like putting into me and investing in me. As far as like, it's not about money. It's about their time, their effort. There's a ton of people out there, like a support system that keep me where I'm at.
I know you're a big advocate of the sport. I see you on social media. You're always promoting this, that, and third. What made that change? You where you were like, you know what? Like, I'm not just a player anymore. I want to be an advocate for the sport.
My dad's a coach my whole life. Football, baseball, basketball, all that. So he instilled that in me. Like, you need to teach people. You see the kids over there? You go grab the kids and start playing with them. You see the girls over there? You go grab you get in there and say, hey, you want to play some handball? My dad taught me that as a young kid, and he set the example for me. So as I got older, even though my dad wasn't the most friendly, now I developed that in a more friendly way and understanding like, hey, yo, I can grow the sport. I can, get people. It's more like when you truly love something, bro, and you have the passion and you want to give everything, give it your all, you're going to find every different avenue to grow it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do, bro. Like, I'm willing. Joe Gooch told me to start that social media thing 5 years ago. I'm the type of person, like, I'm not looking for attention whatsoever. I'll be in the corner by myself laying down, like, leave me alone, But Joe Gooch said, no, bro, you need to start posting. You're a handball player. You're a professional. Act like one. Start posting daily. Start making, start actually putting yourself out there. And I'm like, bro, that's not me. I'm a person. Don't bother me. So once I started doing it little by little, I'm like, you know what? This dude's right. And I understand the vision. Like, I get it, bro. Like, in order to grow the sport, we need to go out there and go to the pickleball courts and say, hey, you guys playing pickleball? Can we get a couple games? Hey, why don't you guys come play with us a couple games? This is how we grow the sport. We have to be ambassadors everywhere we go. I carry a handball to the liquor store. I'll be in Walgreens like, hey, what is that? Oh, this is a handball. You never heard of this? Hey, check it out. And I learned that from Joe Gooch because Joe Gooch is the same way. And I used to be like, oh, but the more I seen him do it, I'm like, nothing to lose. I love it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna promote it every way possible. You know what I'm saying?
What other things have you been doing for the sport?
I host tournaments, bro.
That's a big one. Hosting tournaments is a lot of work.
Every time I see these dudes stressing, I'll be the first one over there like, yo, what's wrong? Give me the clipboard. Give me whatever you need. I'm here to help you. because I know the stress it takes. I know all the hard work that goes into it. It's no joke, you know? So honestly, I love hosting tournaments. I love gathering people together. Right now I'm staying in St. Louis, and the problem with St. Louis, they only do 2 tournaments a year, outdoors. And I'm telling these guys, you need to get a tournament every other week. You need to start mixing it up, get competitive, start learning how to compete, because you only play 2 tournaments a year. Your legs look like a baby deer in there because you're not used to playing tournaments. You know what I'm saying? You're nervous. If you play every other week, you're like, oh, not like in New York, right? You guys start getting, I guess, to the point where you're probably like,
we play every single day, no matter what weather, what it is.
But as far as tournament play, because when it comes to tournament play, you know, it's not actually different, but mentally we look at it as humans.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
As humans, we see, hey, it's a tournament. I'm a little nervous. I'm playing against this guy. Oh no, you know, and that's what gets people a lot.
Yeah,
is that
money games is one thing, tournaments games is another thing, park games is a whole different thing. They're all different things.
All different things.
Yes,
bro.
absolutely. So talk about throwing events. Like, how do you throw your events?
See, I'm a little different in California. I'm sad to say it, but everybody gets their money, puts it in a pot. And when the winners come, they just distribute it. Rally scoring, 11 points, go, go, go. Me, I'm the type, I've never liked that. I don't like that. So I do my tournaments. I give t-shirts, I give trophies, I give food, and I show hospitality. I try to do double serve, if it's not double serve, it's double elimination. I try to give everybody a chance to, hey, I'm at least going to get some action. You know what I'm saying? The point of me throwing tournaments is to get these guys on the court, get action, start getting on the court and getting comfortable being under pressure, being in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So, because I knew when I was coming up how hard it was. I would play guys, bro, and I would be the baby deer. I'm playing with a good player, and I'm just like, they keep attacking me, and I'm like so nervous, and I'm just like, and I realized how hard that I would miss hit every ball, and until I got used to it and put myself under the fire for an extended period of time, I would fold and fold and fold, you know, it's part of the process.
Interesting. So you reflected on that, and you was like, let me find a better way where people could actually get more experience in the tournament.
Bro, and that's what I put my heart into it, and I try to give t-shirts. I want to give some, if I'm doing a tournament, bro, it's not just everybody throw your money and then we go home and hey, you go party. No, bro, remember this tournament. You have a t-shirt, you have something to say, hey, I remember that. I played this guy. I try to put names on the back. I try to do the most, bro, for these guys and the trophies and all that, because we don't have that, bro.
What you was talking about in the beginning, where you was like, regular tournaments, people just put in the money and they just played for the money, and then boom, boom, here's the money and go.
Yeah.
That's good for the regulars that play every single day. I can understand that. But what about the juniors that playing, or the kids are playing, or like somebody that doesn't play handball like that? He's just here for experience. Now he's missing out on the experience. He just got 5 zipped, and now bye. Like nobody even cares that he was there. And there's no real experience in that. Now Vegas is a tourist attraction. A lot of people come over here. They're spending a lot of money just because they're already here. The tourist attractions is creating an experience. How can I take that same logic into handball and like create an experience for players? Like us, we just came from New York. You came from wherever. Like people came from California. Like all that. They're already here. The experience is being created, and now they got shirts. They got food. They got drinks. They got on a rooftop. Like they built courts. Like they're just building this experience up for us to maximize it. I came over here, mind you, on a plane this morning. I worked yesterday. I got on the plane Saturday morning. I got here Saturday, just now. I didn't even sign up for the event. Why did I do all that to come over here? Just for the experience. Any tournament we throw, it should be an experience-like vibe. It definitely should be.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
If you're not trying to leave a stamp on somebody, like if you don't want them to remember the actual moment and just, I got $500, I'm gonna go to the casino and blow it. Like, what good is that? There's nothing good there. If you got a shirt, bro, 10 years down the line, that shirt's all crisp, crinkly, and messed up, but you still know, I beat that guy.
Yeah.
Or that guy got me in that tournament.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It brings flashbacks for you. Like, I could have beat that guy, or that's why when I see some of these guys out here, I'm like, yo, let me wear your shirt. Like, I'll trade you, whatever, because that's a trophy to me. Like, just, someone else's shirt is like, it's something to wear, bro. It's amazing.
I used to see the legends pull up to the park, 2006 Skybound. I'm like, 2006? Nigga, I didn't even start playing handball like till 2016. Like, what the hell? And it's cool to see stuff like that because it makes you think about the history.
Yes,
like,
bro.
and you're absolutely right.
But I can see that you love this game equally.
Oh, I love it.
Equally as much.
I love it.
Like you're putting in the work. You're actually grinding. You're the same amount of work that I'm putting on the court. You're doing it off the court, media wise, and then you're still competing. You're still, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. I admire that. I respect that, bro. And I appreciate what you're doing for the game, bro. Because we need. This is the thing with this, bro. We need the new generation. We need the media. We need to expose this game like online, everywhere, all the platforms we can, because that's how we're gonna grow it now in this generation. You know what I'm saying? It's there's a lot of talking and stuff, but this generation's all social media, bro. And you're documenting everything, and you're putting it together, and you're putting in the work, bro.
Me talking to you is like talking to myself, because you and me, we're in the same world. I want to extract your knowledge and comply with what I already know. So it's a beautiful thing to do. And then, you know, I learned how to edit and stuff like that. Now I get to put it on YouTube and we all get to see it. Now we're having this conversation. Now 500 other people could see this conversation and relate to it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
and it's really a beautiful thing. It really is. I got to warm up.
Thank you for everything, bro.
Chopper. Thank you, brother.